Hey there, Purple Marine 81 here. What you're looking at is my current E.D.C. I figured I'd do an update video. It's been quite a while since I've done one. Some of these things have drastically changed from the last E.D.C. that I was using. If you've ever seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you can reference that. It's back in my file log, or video log rather. It was pretty much a full-size backpack that I carried a camelback in. And just an ungodly amount of gear. It just got to be a point where, I mean, it was comfortable and all that, but it was just too much. I kept finding, that I was just putting more and more junk in it, and it was just kind of getting out of hand. I thought, well, this is stupid. I don't need to be carrying around all this crap everywhere I go. So I really wanted to try to scale everything way down, and I think I've accomplished a pretty good amount of the stuff getting rid of all that. Let me see, what I'll do is I'll go over some of the stuff that you see in front of you. Basically, all of this stuff down, not the pack. This is all just, the junk that I have, either in a pants pocket or attached to my belt or something like that. This stuff is generally always on me. And then the pack I pretty much take whenever I leave the house. I don't normally always have it strapped to me. If I'm going to a store or something, I just leave it in the truck. But if I'm going on a hike or something like that, or I'm taking my little girl to the park or something, I will have that with me, obviously. So I'll go through and I'll just show you some of the items I've got laid out here, and then I'll get into the pack and show you what I carry with me in there. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky here. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. As you can see, paracord bracelet, my watch. I do still wear my dog tags. Chapstick, Zippo, wallet, comb. Cell phone. This is Max Edition's medium-sized cell phone carrier. It's awesome. We got some different carry options here. It's MOLLE compatible on the back, or I wear it horizontally on my belt through these Velcro straps there. If you're interested in that, I did a review video on that as well a while back. Let me see here. Switch hands. This is the Becker Necker, or BK11. I just recently started carrying this as a neck knife, as it's kind of marketed, and it took a little bit of getting used to, just because it does have a little bit of heft, and I've never worn a neck knife before, but after a couple days, you get used to it. It's not that bad, really. Plus, I just like having a small survival knife on me, rather than just, that little guy, like a pocket knife or something like that. Never know. It's good. I think it's a good EDC option if you don't mind the weight. Set that aside. All of these products I've done reviews on, for the most part. This is my Kershaw Crown. Real happy with this knife. Real good knife. This is a Gerber Crucial. Let me get to focus there. Focus. It's a pretty good little small-sized multi-tool. I've been relatively happy with it. Some things, kind of got a little bit of complaints on, but all in all, it's not a bad little tool. Alright, and now let me get all this junk out of the way. Now for this. Let me get this water bottle off here. Sorry about all this, folks. It's really hard to do this one-handed. This little bag I got at E.D.C Sporting Goods, I think for like $12 or something. It was really cheap. I don't know the fabric that it's made out of. It's just kind of like a canvas material, sort of, and I've waterproofed it. But it's not too bad, really. I mean, it's got some decent carry options that I'll show you, and it's held up pretty well. So for $12, I can't really complain too much. But I am changing this out. I'm going for something that's kind of middle of the road from this guy to what I was carrying. I'm going to get the Max Edition Remora, I think. Just because it has a little bit more organization. Because the biggest downside of this, that I'll show you, is that this is all just one big pouch. It does have like a slip pocket in the back, but other than that, everything's just kind of like thrown in there, and I don't like that at all. This front part here, it's like an elastic piece with this mesh. I'll show you what I carry in there. Just a bandana, a little pocket knife, this little cheapy folder. I liked it because it had that Gadsden flag on it. Little section of paracord. I think that's all I carry in that thing. Yeah. I'll show you what we got inside. As you see, it's got like this nylon side, so your stuff doesn't fall out when you open it up all the way. So yeah, it's kind of a decent little feature. Just a little notebook, iPod, Sharpie pen, emergency poncho, ibuprofen, snake bite kit. Not really sure why I've actually got that in there. This is one of those waterproof Coleman bags, which they kind of suck, by the way. I mean, as far as the waterproofing goes, they do all right. But every single one of these bags I've had, these Velcro parts, I've had to super glue back onto the bag because they've just like come right off, which is kind of ridiculous. But that's Coleman products for you. This is all just first aid stuff. There's all kinds of little goodies in there: gauze, butterfly closures, bandages, medical tape, iodine wipes, like all kinds of junk. Those are medical gloves. Just ace bandage. I got this from Walmart, just a little cheapy waterproof container for stormproof matches. It's got a little compass on the top, a whistle, obviously. And that is, well, no, there's something else in there. Oh, this thing. This is actually was a cigar tube, this plastic, that I put some just regular matches and a couple of the striker services, and then some cotton for tinder. And then this cap screws on, but I went ahead and taped it up with some Gorilla Tape and put some rubber bands on there in case I ever needed one of those. Yeah, and that's it for this pocket. I try to get you a shot here so you can see how big it is. It's probably about as good as it can get. See, it's not huge. I mean, it fits all that stuff in there pretty easily. And it's got that little slip pocket, but I needed something a little bit bigger and had a lot more organization, not just one big dump pouch. I'll show you what I keep in this back slip pocket there. This is a mini Gerber Evo, or Evo Junior, or whatever the hell they call it. It's not a bad little tiny pocket knife, little pin knife, basically. Gorilla Tape wrapped up. Fire starter. Tiny little scissors. Big lighter. Water purification tablets. This is, let's see. Yeah, these are the ones that take all the nastiness out of after you put the iodine ones in there. Wet fire tablet. And fingernail clippers. That's it. That's all. That's everything I keep in this little guy. Like I said, it's not a bad little bag if you don't really intend on carrying a whole lot of shit. I mean, this is a fair amount of junk, I'd say, for lugging around every day. But you know, I've got most of the bases covered. The only thing that I don't have in here, which I normally do, is my flashlight. I accidentally left it over at my sister's house, so it's not in there. But usually I carry one in here. This is the carry option I was telling you about. It does have this handle, carry handle on top, and that's usually what I do is I just leave it wrapped up like this because I just throw it in the truck. But then it does have, this is a shoulder strap. I just keep it wound around this piece, and this is Velcro at the bottom, but you can attach it to either like your belt or I don't think it's probably way too wide for Molly. Yeah, but I mean you can attach to your belt or lash it onto something else of whatever if you wanted. So I mean for $12 it's not a bad little bag. Let's see if I can make out the name here. Field Line. You probably can't see it real well. There it is. Field Line is the manufacturer of this. I don't know what they call this one, but I think they've got a bunch of different size packs, like ones that are full size and that kind of thing. But there you have it. Once I get that Max Edition bag and I get some things kind of worked out, changed around the way I want, I'll do an updated video of that as well. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them in the comments. Have a good one. Pepper Marine 81 out.